Love, peace, and light and protection. Christina Ariel here, signing in for a short little talk. Yeah, so I'm up tonight. I slept all day today. I think today's the 12th. Tomorrow's the first day of my trip. So, what happened was I came home the 11th and I set my alarm clock for my trip time. And I ended up not going to work today or yesterday now. I think it's 12 o'clock now. But anywho, I overslept, so I had to call out of work. By the time I woke up, it was late. So I ended up taking the whole day off. And I needed it, and I slept for a little bit. Not as much as I wanted to because I couldn't shut my mind down. Because I have all these ideas of things I want to do for my channel and such. And I'm starting a channel with someone else. So I'm trying to come up with some ideas for that channel as well to get acclimated or whatever. And then when I come back, I have to set up some things that I'm doing for my family and whatever, trying to get things solidified before this fiat change or whatever. Anywho, I'm not really nervous about it per se. My mind's on other things that I don't want to talk about, things that I'm doing behind the scenes. But I'm on here tonight because my question is, what are we doing? Like, seriously, what are we doing? What are we trying to create, not only for ourselves, but our families and the people we love? We are in the best time ever right now. We can reconstruct or reconfigure the world in such a way as we want to see it. But it's going to take work. I mean, it's not going to be easy. We're going to have to do a little sweat equity and make things happen. But it's definitely doable. I mean, I've been trying my hand lately at growing things, and it feels good to pick a pepper off a plant or pick a tomato off a vine and be able to eat that produce that you grew. And I'm waiting for my tomatoes to produce because I would like to take some into work and share with my coworkers or whatnot. But I went back today and all the green ones were taken off the vine or something. I don't know what happened. It was weird. I was kind of like, well, who touched it? It was fine. And now all my tomatoes are on the ground. But anywho, I don't know what that was about. Can't wait to get my own little spot so I can be secluded, you know. I share fine. I think it's just other people that are around me. If I don't know them and I don't know how they roll, it's kind of uncomfortable. But I think everybody's like that. But anywho, back to what would we change? I know me personally, I would love to change the way we view schooling and do schooling for our children. You know, make it a little more interactive and make it a little more inside outside kind of thing, mostly outside, so children can get out and enjoy the sunshine and get their feet in the dirt and their hands in the dirt and just enjoy it. Go back to a time where, back in the day when I was going to school, you didn't have an option of just college. You could do a trade as well. And I remember I asked my mom, I want to fix on cars. And she was like, absolutely not. And I was like, why? And she's like, you're not going to fix on a car. And I was like, but why? And she's like, you're not going to fix on a car. That's just not what girls do. And I was kind of confused and perplexed by it. But I mean, I've always been that girl that chose the odd classes at school, when they would be like, well, most girls take the, um, what's the class called? Home economics, which is just um, a class where you had to go and buy a pattern and make a shirt or a dress or a skirt or something. I don't know what that class was about because, quite frankly, anybody can do that at their house. And how do you really actually grade on that? And it just never made any sense to me. But I always chose the classes that were dominated by the boys. And a lot of people thought I wanted to be around the boys. It kind of not in the way you think, because I understood boys more because boys didn't do a whole lot of belly aching. So I liked a nice quiet class of people getting along and just, making stuff. And boys took it serious, you know what I mean? And then I'd be like, well, teach me how to do what you just did. Well, I'll do it for you. No, I don't want you to do it for me. I want you to teach me how you just did it. So for me, it wasn't strange that I wanted to take classes with the boys. I just wanted to do the stuff they did. It looked like more fun. And I know my mom, further down the line, after she, excuse me, oh, excuse me, a yawn. But anywho, after she found out how much um, mechanics made, she felt a little silly because she thought, damn, I should have left you alone. You'd be making a cuckoo of money right now. And I was like, mm-hmm. But not only should we change the way we school, the way um, we think about gender roles, it's just letting people wake up and heal on their timeline, not yours. I mean, we don't get to say how someone else heals and how much time it should take and yada, 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 whatever. I'm just happy right now to be alive at such a time as this. It's beautiful. It really, truly is. It really, truly is beautiful. But we need to change the way we bank, of which people are doing that. Change the way we bank, change the way we take care of this planet. This organism is the reason we live. Like, literally, this planet could repair itself if we weren't on it. Like, if all the humans died off the planet, after so many years, could revitalize itself. It really could. And I think we're unappreciative and we're ungrateful. We should have a little bit more gratefulness and gratitude for the many blessings we have been bestowed. We just should. And I'm nervous a little bit because I haven't been on a trip. I haven't been on a real trip like where I actually leave the country in maybe 20 years. So it might be closer to 15.